All right, we're going. Quarantine Cast 15.
50.
Apparently, Shayner's getting canceled on Twitter.
I'm not, dude. It's not even that I'm getting. It's more like
Yeah,
you,
I don't know how I met. I was working on this shit all day, so
dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I made the mistake, and again, I'm kicking myself. I'm not even putting blame on this person because I know if I say chick, it's yeah. So like, she, she made a
Just
tweet. It
yeah.
honestly, it starts like this. She made a tweet that just said,
Mm-hmm.
if you are thinking I am joking when I say ban all cars or ban cars, this is absolutely ridiculous. And it said five people. The tweet was a picture from Center City. Five people seen fleeing a car following a violent crash in Center City. Now she's proposing that all cars in
Wait a minute. Wait a
Philadelphia.
minute. Wait a minute. Yo, yeah, I heard about that. The accident.
Yeah.
There was like, yeah, five
So
people
five
fled.
people seen fleeing the car, which is like, to tell you the truth, that's not ban all cars. That's ban anyone under the age of 25 operating a motor vehicle. That's
so,
just
she,
fucking kids running away from a
so she
fucking
said.
crash.
So she retweeted this article saying,
Ban all cars. And then
ban
I
all
replied,
cars in Philadelphia.
all cars in Philadelphia. No cars. She wants a carless Philadelphia, which is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Um, and then I said, sure. This was my reply. This I saw. I was like, yeah, sure. But then you'd have those same shitty people on bikes. Those people are fuck asses no matter what vehicle you put them on. Public transportation needs to greatly improve in Philadelphia. That was my response. It wasn't like
Oh,
you're a fucking idiot. This is stupid. What the fuck are
yeah.
you talking about? It's more like, hey, thinking maybe we would even have some common ground or solidarity in the fact that public transportation in Philadelphia fucking sucks. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That is not what happened.
Okay.
So the reply to that was, hold on. She goes, I love when people, parentheses, men, who don't
No.
know me or my work in Philly base their silly comments on my screen name.
They're what? Their silly comments?
Yes, yes, yes. And then I was like, oh, and like I retweeted it. I was like, just blindly assuming my gender. Wow. Like that was my retweet of that. But then I commented, I was like, I was actually making a comment about shitty drivers in Philadelphia. It had nothing to do with you or in particular or your job, just commenting on the city I live in. And she goes,
Yeah.
on my tweet about bikes, even though I said nothing about bikes, interesting. And
What?
I replied to that. I was like, I was going off of other comments, not really your initial post, and not to go out on a limb or make assumptions, but your handle is Bike Mama Adelphia. So I assumed it had something to do with bikes. My fucking bad. This is the same type of person who would be pissed off if she changed her name to female vagina tits, and then you
Yeah.
identified her as a woman. She's like, how dare you assume that I'm this? It's like you. And then all of her fucking like liberal friends were like, he's an idiot, of course. Well, actually, like they were doing all this like
Oh,
that
big actuallys.
mansplaining shit
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you.
line. And I'm like,
Actually,
honestly, dude, I look back at it, I'm like, I could have been a dick. But I was just like, you know what? I don't understand what the fuck the problem was here. I actually just made a fucking dumb, not even like, they're like, oh, comedy? It's not that funny for somebody who has comedy in their name. And then someone's like, your comedy needs to improve. I'm like,
all
you're
right.
making a
Before I even
joke,
get
you
into
fucking
this,
twats.
who was the first troublemaker to go at her?
Oh, I think it was Daniel Poon. I think it was Poon. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you can always take comfort in the fact that if anybody ever comes at you, there's gonna be they're gonna come out of the fucking woodwork at them.
Oh, and then
Um,
I got Ryan wear a fucking mask, whatever, why, something. His comment was like, "Is this some of that weird art on your bio? Because it sure as shit isn't any form of cognitive discourse, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
wait, what's his
What
Twitter
are
name?
you talking about,
Wear a mask?
Ryan? Quote, wear a fucking mask. End quote. Wisenkowski. So and again, I'm not.
Shut up, you dumb Pollock.
Yeah, I
First
I'm
off,
just.
I mean, dude, whatever.
What
That
are
kid's
you
an
talking
idiot for
about?
even chiming in. Let's start from the jump here. What? First off, her name's what was it? Bike what?
It's
Her
Bike
Twitter
Mama,
handle?
Bike Mama
Bike.
Adelphia.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
like, I understand. Don't get me wrong. Here's the thing, though. The comment I'm making about this fucking city and people in it, it's more like I've lived in this fucking dumb place for fucking about 10 years. And I have seen, I can only count on one hand bicyclists that I've met that like are all right. I have lost track of how many piece of shit cyclists there are in this fucking city. And quite frankly, in a city where stop signs and traffic lights are fucking optional, you put wheels underneath anyone in the city, you have a faster piece of shit. That's just the
Yeah.
fucking way it is. And it's not like I'm going out and attacking cyclists, which everyone thinks when people are like, oh, you just don't get it because you don't ride a bike. No, I don't ride a fucking bike because I've seen people on bikes in this
Yeah.
city. They're just as shitty as the fucking
Oh,
people
they're the
behind the wheel.
fucking worst, dude.
The
They're fucking
only
dickheads.
difference, and again, I'm not trying to shit on them. I will say
I
this,
am. Fuck them.
fuck whatever. But what I will say, yeah, it sucks that a car can fucking end a life if it fucking hits you. It's probably not going to happen on a bicycle. However, what I can say is I've seen dudes and gals fucking do shit on a bike where I'm like, you are going to bitch that you got hit by a fucking car when you pull some wild shit on Girard Avenue in the middle of fucking traffic? Get the fuck out of here. Don't be bitching and pissing and moaning. Be like, you didn't stay in your lane. I've only seen a couple people use the lanes. Everyone's fucking doing this shit half the fucking time. So when you are bitching, like, this person just doesn't understand. This is a fucking ill faith argument that this guy just doesn't get. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm not even making an argument. If anything, I just said, like, hey, you know what would be great is if buses came on fucking time. That'd be fucking cool if that fucking happened. But nobody wants to hear that shit. And these are the same types of people. As soon as she threw men into it, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, somebody with a dick hurt you at one point in time in your life, and now you're going after everyone with a dick between their legs because you've got a fucking vendetta. And that's what that's your fucking problem.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't do anything. I wasn't even trying to poke a fucking bear. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, what the fuck is the problem here? I didn't do anything.
You poked the bangs, dude. I mean, yes, she had hard bangs.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Hard bangs and thick frame glasses. So that
I can pretty much guarantee she's not from Philadelphia. And she's lived here for X amount of years. And she's like, here's how to fix a lot of the issues with transportation. It's like, all right, you want to ban cars in the sixth most populated city in the country? And also, you'd have to look this up, but I know for a fucking fact, Philly is always, especially with the new mayor, is always top 10 in bike safety. We don't, it's not great, but we're definitely like top 10. But I'll tell you this, dude, that statement alone, she said, what'd she say? She's like, I love when men make silly
it's just like
stuff.
when someone
like that's the most silly. Silly is a very downgraded word of what I would use, but so she wants to cut cars in Philadelphia. So basically, anyone from out of town that wants to come in for a major sporting event, tourism, fucking restaurant week, music shows. No, they're gonna be so happy to take fucking multiple fucking buses and trains to get into. And what happens to the no legs? What do they just got to get a fucking Red Rocket wagon or some shit and they push around? The fuck happens if you're just not good with handicapped people? No legs are out, dude.
Dude, that's my new slogan in my argument. What happens to the no legs, dude?
Yeah, dude. Nobody's thinking about the no legs.
No-leggers do.
But dude, our economy is not great as it is. This city economy, we would take a fucking beating if we banned cars. What the fuck is she talking? What are we supposed to bike in Cisco orders?
This is what I'm saying. This is a dipshit mentality and a romanticized ideology of what the fucking future holds.
I mean, dude,
not it. It ain't it.
That's and in her defense, that's your fault for even quoting on a statement like that, because that is the one. Should not. I'm a dumb. You know me. I'm stupid. But I'll tell you this: that is the most retarded shit I have ever heard in my life. Is to ban cars in Philadelphia, and we're gonna depend on what the L and the Broad Street line and the fucking buses, because we all know how prestige their fucking
that was my dude. That was my
oh my god,
that was my fucking argument. But not even an argument. That was my whole thing. It was like, hey, let's high five over the fact that everything sucks here and these roads are atrocious. You really think that like things are going to get fixed if we just get rid of fucking cars? If anything, they'll have less of a reason to fix the fucking roads. Quite frankly, if there aren't any fucking cars on it, why would they give a fuck? Let you goddamn
then our budget just goes
go. Goodbye. I don't give a shit. Parachute into work. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, if there's one thing Philly's good at, it's lying about how much road work we need, but it keeps that budget inflated, baby.
Seriously,
you know what I mean?
Are they ever going to finish Girard Avenue? No.
And look at the off-ramps over fucking by like Punchline. That's been going on for fucking 12 years.
Dude, Aramingo is never going to be completed.
Dude,
ever.
They built the Punchline and fucking Fillmore and that whole little town of venues and they put like a one yellow line in the middle in the time they did that shit. That Live Nation put up all that shit. So it's like, dude, first off, shut the fuck up. And what is she supposed to be doing? Fucking, what is she doing?
From what I know,
is that her work trying to ban cars? Because I feel like
what I can tell you,
you don't have a job.
Apparently, she works with certain committees. And again, good on her. I'm not shitting on this. She works with several committees that like try to get the road work done quicker and more efficient and blah 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 blah. And that's fucking great. But the fact of the matter is, really what fucking twists my balls about it is that you really went out of your way like fucking dumb men. I didn't do
what's men have to do with it?
Talking about.
I know. I got a couple girl cousins. Christ, my sister, she'd go in on this bitch.
This is what I'm
I got plenty of females that would light this bitch up for that stupid comment.
It's got nothing to do with it in that aspect. What it really comes down to it is that a dude who wasn't part of their circle just made a comment. And my opinion holds no gravity except that it's wrong. It doesn't matter what I say. I could have been like, we got to get rid. It's like, I love when just men chime in about agreeing with me. It's like, dude, fuck off. This is like, again, going out of your way to just, you could have just been like, fuck off. I don't know. You could have just been like, fuck off. That's so funny to me.
That's sick, though. So people flying into Philly just go to the airport. They're like, all right, I guess we're going to truck it from here. Or do they have to take shuttles?
They give you...
that'll work out great. Work out great.
Philadelphia becomes inline skate capital of the world. There's just like fucking Prayer of the Roller Boys coming down the fucking...
Dude, we're like a gay Tombstone, but instead of guns, we have to leave our fucking cars at the fucking sheriff's office. What the fuck is she talking about? Nobody's saying you can't own a car, all right? You just can't drive a car in Philadelphia. They're like, you're retarded. He's like, I am mentally challenged. Oh, my God. Get a fucking job, you asshole. You know what? Get a job on the fucking road crew. You want to fix it? Get on the streets with those dickheads who are standing in a pothole texting their girlfriend at 2 a.m, getting paid double OT. God bless them.
Out there. Grab a shovel. Start doing slow and stop.
Yeah, dude. Learn how to mix some cement and get the fuck out there. Dude. Nobody's going to tell you wrong.
And that was like the shitty. Again, I blame myself more than I blame her. Or I should have taken one look. I should have just like honestly judged with my eyes and been like, that's a can of worms. I guarantee she's got a cat and she does not want.
Oh, dude, were you lying about the Bangs thing? Was I right about that?
Oh no, yeah, dude, you called.
Dude, Bangs. Her name is Bike Mother, and fucking. She's saying ban cars. That's 3 strikes. No one should comment on. You could have said, good point. She's like, how dare you?
Yeah, that's
straight white male piece of shit. I'm like,
exactly
whoa.
What I was getting. Dude, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered what I said. It's just the fact that
dude, we've had, and not to cut you off, but dude, there's been proposals by maniacs in this city that have actually gone to fucking like vote, which is insane over the years. And trust me, I save all of those articles because they're hilarious. But it's like, okay, let's create this scenario. You want to ban cars. It gets all the way to City Hall. It goes to the fucking, all of the councils that need to do it. And we ban cars. Now, what is your fucking plan to bring in all of the economy boosts that vehicles bring into this city and literally every other city in the world at that? What is your plan? She's like, hear me out. Hoverboards. All right, we're going to hover a bunch of shit in. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? ban cars.
They put every road in Philadelphia has a hill for downhill cross country skiing. That's really good. Get there, buddy. That's how it's gonna be.
Oh my! She's just like, hear me out. Remember them turtle things in gym class? You don't think there's gonna be dude? You know how dangerous that's gonna make public transportation? It's already in the fucking toilet, and it has been for years. And it's like, dude, you want to take more people and put them on the buses in the L?
And then you
see, asshole.
I was gonna say, also, how do ambulances work? Did they just rickshaw people in to like, fuck.
Dude, yeah, dude. You better have legs, and you better not get sick or die in Philadelphia because you are fucked.
Also, do not have a fire. Fire trucks are not coming for you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And it's obviously, we're making jokes, and that's, obviously, they're going to need vehicles for that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, well, wait a minute. Do you know who funds all that shit? Everything else in the fucking city that's coming in that people won't be able to fucking get money from because they can't drive in the city.
Also, like, how are you gonna explain it to all those poor people working down at the gas stations? They can't hustle.
Yeah. You want to take their jobs away?
What are you doing, bitch? What are you doing?
Dude, you want to take jobs away and fucking put people on bikes? You should have been like, you know what, bitch? I'm a uni, dude. I'm a unicycle. You know? Don't judge me. I think everybody should be on unis. We should be unied up over here.
Dude, I got nothing
for that, honestly. That's her statement is gonna top anything I try and make fun about. That's too fucking funny. Ban cars. I gotta see it. After we're done this, I'm gonna look at that argument. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't give a fuck. But
that was another thing. As soon as I retweeted it, I was like, god damn it. I was like, here come the goon squad. I was like, fucking. But and again, I'm not blaming anybody but myself. And it was like,
this was Twitter, or you said Twitter.
It was like idiotic to do it. Fucking.
Yeah, well, you're a straight white male that tried to voice an opinion on Twitter. So first off, how dare you?
Yeah, unfortunate.
Second off, you're banned.
Yeah, dude, I hope I get fucking. Dude, that's the same thing. It's funny. So my previous Twitter account, I can't access anymore, and that was because I think it was around 3 or 4 years ago when gay marriage became legal in Pennsylvania. I tweeted, I was like, I'm all for marriage equality and gay marriage, but I will lose my fucking mind if RoboCop tries to marry RoboCop 3. That was the tweet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say maybe 2 days later, I got a fucking direct message. I can't even access it anymore. I got a direct message from some lady.
On Twitter?
On Twitter. Going off on me about like how I don't understand like the gravity of the situation, how I don't get how big this deal is, and that I'm making light of like people's actual struggle, and like how people can't get like, you know, they're not recognized by the state, and it's still like all this shit. I'm like, you're going, dude, like a diatribe of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't even know why I'm acting surprised, because then again, it's you making light, or not making light, but you're just making a dumb joke, which literally makes no sense.
Best joke in the world.
At something that people, when it's issued on Twitter or any social media, they are waiting for a fucking opinion that is not there. Dude, they're fucking cleaning their fucking teeth. Dude, and waiting to be like, you are a fucking piece of shit and you're the problem, you Trump Nazi cocksucker. It's like, dude.
It's trapdoor vagina spiders, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like they're waiting for you to like slip up, and it is straight down, dude.
Well, it's not even slip up. It's just have an opinion other than yours. It's like, but they consider that a mistake. It's like,
exactly.
Well, that's an opinion. And they're like, well, no, you're wrong. It's like, no, it's a joke.
Frankly, I don't even think I made an opinion on that post or the comment. I just made a comment. I was like, you know, it's not that saying that if you take away cars from asshole people and give them bikes, that's not an opinion. They're still fucking assholes. They just are now on a bike. You're not solving a problem. You're not solving shit. It's just like, that was the point I was trying to make. I was like, hey, you can take away all the cars in the world if you think things are still going to be okay in this crazy bubble you live in. What the fuck is wrong with you? If anything, I was being a realist, and it pissed her off. And the fact that it was me doing it, looking the way I do, sounding the way I do, that was enough. It's like, of course, this guy's got to fucking throw his 2 cents in. Fuck me.
I'm glad you haven't let it faze you.
Yeah, not at all.
That's the funniest part. Is she's like, we should. Does she say something about taking cars away or just banning cars? Because if she's like, we should take cars away from assholes, it's like, well, that's not. That's you have to go after the fucking judiciary system, dude. It's like go after the guys that have fucking 9 DUIs that are still trucking around. You know what I mean? It's like that has nothing to do with the road crews.
Dude, it's just a very, again, like I said, I'm not blaming her or anybody. I'm blaming myself.
I am. I'm blaming her because she made a statement that is legitimately retarded. And she cannot tell me anything. And I can guarantee you, other than the fact that I called the bangs, I'll call you this. Guaranteed she's not from Philadelphia. She's lived here. Guaranteed she's never been to anywhere in North or West Philly. And it's like, you want to see some problems with bicycles? Why don't you head up to the fucking Badlands or come over to here, go past 56th Street, and you tell me if bicycle kids are a fucking problem. They fucking are. They don't give a shit, and there's no fucking cops, all right? And I said bicycle kids, all right? Let's be very clear about that. But, dude, I'm just saying. But it's also like, I don't give a shit because I'm used to it. It's honestly almost a part of our culture. So it's like, all right, this city has had it for fucking years.
Yeah.
So your plan is to take away fucking cars and put more people on bikes? Okay, good. So how do we test who can ride a bike? It's like, well, anybody can. It's like, well, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. Her plan on taking away all cars is like our plan of making all the fucking opioid people into a Renaissance fair. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's a stupid idea. It's an idea, but not the fucking greatest one. It's pretty fucking
like you want to take away cars and you want to put the emphasis on, I guess, either public transportation or the roads. Okay, great. Now, explain this to me. How are we paying to renovate all of the public transportation and the streets? Because now you have cut a fucking leg, if not two, off of the economy in this city with not allowing cars to physically drive. I can't even say that. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. And I thought fucking Bangladesh was in India.
Dude, I hope her proposal is like moon shoes for everyone.
Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about, dude?
And it's honestly like, there's ways, I see what she's saying. There should be more safety and stuff, but also at the same time, you're in a major metropolitan city, okay? Go up, I don't even know if I can bring up New York. I mean, Christ, we both are very good friends with Ian Finance, and he's told his fucking nightmare stories on his bike, and he's a very responsible biker. He always bikes. That's all he ever fucking does. But he's gotten it, and he's obeying the laws. So it's like, dude, go to like fucking anywhere, like Cincinnati, okay? Big city, nothing crazy. But I can guarantee you they're dancing around the same amount of incidents a year that we are. I guarantee fucking to you, if not more.
I just don't. I mean, everyone, don't get me wrong. When you talk about banning cars, it's not, she's not just talking about it in the city. That's the same train. Everyone's like, well, we got to find a new alternative source for like transportation that isn't polluting everything. Good fucking luck. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Dude, this just hit me. Also, what are we going to tell everybody in all the neighborhoods in Philly? Not where she lives. I'm guessing Fishtown or fucking South Philly. She's in one of them. Okay. What are we telling all the neighborhoods in North and West and Southwest, all the other parts of the city? What happens to the people that work outside of the city? So they just have to rely on the train. They have to pay now for a fucking SEPTA pass or a fucking regional rail and hope they can get a fucking seat or make it on time. They can't drive to work. They cannot leave the city because they can't drive it into the city.
Dude, that whole statement was so like, that's like saying, like, you know what I wish? I wish everyone had $1 million. You know, wouldn't that be great? That's what I've been saying for years.
That's $1 million. That statement is kind of the theme of most of our conversations. It's retarded. But the difference is we don't take it serious like this idiot. No. We joke about it and laugh. But it's also like, you want to ban cars. Okay. Good luck with that. But it sounds like when she went after you, when she put men in parentheses.
Oh yeah.
She knew, she was like, I have no rebuttal for this. I'm gonna sound like an asshole.
Oh yeah.
I would love to hear her game plan.
That's what I mean. If she just said that, it wouldn't, like, the fact that she had to make sure everyone knew that I was a dude that was getting everyone else on her side now. Doesn't matter what the argument was.
Well, she's turning it from arguing the statement of banning cars to I'm being attacked by a straight white male.
Oh God, yeah. She could be like, you know what? I think we should drown all cats after and I'd be like, you know what? Actually, I don't think that's good. It's like, of course, a man chimes in with my cat drowning comment, and everyone's like, whoa, of course he did. Drown all the cats.
That'd be so funny if she said that, and then you said something, and then she's like, maybe you should talk to my friend. He's like, actually, you're devastatingly wrong, Ryan. I'm like, whoa, Luca's on the board.
Agnata.
Yeah, dude. That's what she did. Dude. Well, that's retarded. And I'm glad I didn't see that earlier because I was doing all this shit and like it was a pain in the ass. So I was in a pretty frustrated mood earlier doing all the soundproofing stuff. So if I would have taken a break and saw that, I would have fucking been like, just explain, just give me the cliff notes on your fucking end game on what happens when we ban cars and how we are going to fucking the economy will survive and thrive as you know, the economy will keep going on. What happens?
You're going all
over. Give me anything. Oh, dude. I would. That's what you should do. You should have tagged him. You should have said shit. When she said men, you should have tagged O'Connor and brought him in, dude. He would have came out. Dude, he would have risen like fucking this Undertaker. Just was like, just like, in what world? And his eyes, instead of going up, would have went sideways because he would have rolled them like.
O'Connor opens his closet. He has different, like, just graphs. He's like, I got this one. I made this.
I mean, dude, that's such a ludicrous statement. It is insane. Anyway,
fuck.
Well, that's a good start. And then you know what? If we ban cars, how are we supposed to get fucking Tom's Tachos, dude?
How the food truck's gonna happen? You fucking liberal shithead.
Yeah, it's funny too because. All right, so if you're not aware, and I put this up on the page and Twitter and everything, but it was our good buddy over at Tot Rod, which I love the name.
Tot Roddy, dude.
I gotta get merch, dude. I need this shirt. That's a sick name, Tot Rod. He had messaged me, and I told you he had messaged me. He had messaged the Patreon a while back saying he's putting a ton of money into this investment and. I'm going to get back on the subscription, but right now, and I was like, dude, you've been around from the jump, whatever you need, I'll send you the link until you're back on your feet. And then he did. And I was like, holy shit, like you did it.
Yeah. He was actually doing shit.
Yeah, which is great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He wasn't banning cars. He's building them. Dude, and this isn't like some fucking Fishtown shitty taco truck, dude. That's like a tour bus type deal, dude. That thing's gourmet as shit. And I looked at the menu, which is, dude, I'll fuck some tots up, dude. I love tots, but like you add some like some fixins, it's lights out, dude. If I get a couple of beers, I could probably eat 200 tots in one sitting, dude.
Tots are easy to slam, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Flammable meal. You can just fucking.
And he said, he showed us the menu, and he goes with our friends at You Fucked It Podcast. Your fucking dead dad makes the menu, not Shaner's Tots or Six's Tots. Tom's like, you dead piece of shit. And dude, I mean, I'm dying because it's like I was dying because it said Tom's Tachos, and then in the description it says like You Fucked It Podcast. But then I looked at the ingredients, I was like, these are good as shit.
Yeah, that's my only problem. Is that
I was gonna say I've been waiting all week to talk to you and been like, let's get into this because I
gotta be honest. First off, the word gourmet should never be attached to Tom.
Tom doesn't even know what that means.
Hey, there's
dude, he thinks that means gay, dude. He's like, look at this gourmet over here, huh, Ryan? A little light in the gourmets.
Yeah, man, I gotta be honest with you. I think that Grace guy or the Will guy, they're gourmet. Dude, they're gourmet on TV. I knew a dude. I was growing up with a guy named Gourmet. Yeah,
I think that's French for faggot. I don't know.
Dude, I'm just imagining my dad with an old-timey Chef Boyardee hat on his head. He's like,
it's just a pair of fucking kids' white slacks, like he's starched to mix it up. He's like, hello, I'm Thomas Guy Fieri Shaner.
Dude, it's just a fucking It's just a very small white party hat that he spray painted with a koosh ball on top. He's like, I'm a chef. I know good fixins. And if you like tater tots, I got them in spades.
Dude, if he was still alive and you were going up there to visit like your mom or whatever, you stopped out, you're like, yeah, Dad, just so you know, you got a fucking you got a piece of a menu on a new food menu named after you. He's like, what's that? It's like, yeah, check it out. Tom's Tachos, because the owners listen to the podcast. He's like, wait, so I'm an owner? I'm like, yes.
My dad
yes, you are, Tom.
So hold on, let me run 3 things by you, and don't be gourmet about it. So listen. One, what you're saying is I have stock in taco company. That's fine. I'll bite on that. I will go south the border. I've been to the Yucatan. You know what I'm talking about. Secondly, first off, and second, what's a podcast? I don't know what that is. Is that go with the gourmet taco?
Sounds a little gourmet to me.
Yeah. You guys being gourmet on that podcast? You got a gourmet podcast.
Don't be mentioning me on no gourmet stuff.
I ain't gourmet. Your uncle.
You be gourmet behind closed doors all you want. Man. Don't throw it in my face.
I'm all for gourmet marriage, dude.
He just gets into he's like, yeah, love it or leave it. It's like, what?
Honestly, these gourmet colors do not run. So fuck you, Rod. Thirdly, what's in it? Because honestly, I didn't find it.
Dude, that's what it was. And so it was like cheddar. It's like, black beans, cheddar, cheese, like melted cheese. It looks good as shit. But at the very end, I was like, if Tom was still alive, his biggest issue would be like, what is vegan? Because I don't know. That sounds a little gourmet-ish. I ain't no vegan. Dude, it's vague. First of all, it's vegan, Tom. It's like, yeah, you said it. Lighting the loafers over here.
Yeah. Honestly, you ever seen them kiss? It's weird. I don't like that. I mean, do whatever.
Dude, it said like vegan options mostly available for it. And I was like, if you had to explain vegan to Tom, I was like, if you don't film that, I'll kill you myself, dude.
So weirdly enough, my dad, he knew, I mean, because my papa fought in World War II, he knew like for a long time that Hitler was vegetarian, and he thought anybody who is vegetarian is like, that's a recipe for disaster, man.
You know what happens if you only eat carrots.
I'm just saying, man.
World War III.
Maybe you're putting some Zyklon B in some stuff. I don't know, man. These people are bad.
I'll tell you this. You only eat lettuce, hate Jews. That's just a fact, dude. It's just a fact. I'm telling you. I didn't write the laws. I only obey them, right?
Oh man, I'm just saying we didn't fight this war for nothing, man. I didn't watch people die on Omaha Beach just so you could go down and get a fucking salad like a big gourmet person. I don't give a fuck.
I was dying at like. So, I mean, dude, first off, shout out to fucking Tot Rod. And he's up in Bucks County now. So if you're in the Bucks County area, go to their website, thetotrod.com, follow him on Instagram. And if you're in the Bucks County area, you can go up there. And they're working on getting the licensing to come into Philly. Hopefully, vehicles don't get banned. Yeah. But also, I told you about Fennell, how he has a fucking venue up there that wants to do an outdoor show in Bucks County that we could get the Tot Rod to roll up on, which would be sick. I'll tot out on stage.
Dude, I'll go.
But I was laughing at the fact that if you told Tom this while he was still alive and he just assumed he owned the place because he's retarded and he's like, what? I own it? Thank you, Ryan. Dude, you're a good son for buying me. He's like, I have nothing. What are you talking about? He's like, all right, so I guess next step, we shoot a commercial. And dude, I just thought the other night I was laughing in the room and Kyle was even like, what are you laughing about? I was like, I keep picturing Tom in like a grainy commercial, like just like coming over, like, hello, I am Chef Thomas Donatello Shaner. Do you love tater tots? Yeah, because we got a truck that cooks them. Do you like shotgun pellets? Because we could shoot them for you too. I don't know. Check out Chef Sheppy's in there. He's like, he's cooking up a hot one right now.
You just think pan back, my dad's eating tater tots with a shoe. He's just like, they're good on shoes.
Dude, him and Shep just go down there. He's like, walk up with shotguns. He's like, here's a little secret sauce. It's called birdshot.
Their secret ingredient is gunpowder from old shotgun shells. Like, they're never gonna understand this.
Yeah, but they're gonna like it. I'll tell you that, dude.
I think it's funny
explodes in your mouth. Yeah.
My dad, I guarantee, if he found out that his like name was on a menu, yeah, he'd be like, "So my name's on the menu. I don't know if you know. It's like I'm Tom."
Oh, he'd be walking around like, dude. I could see him buying a chain. This is like Tom's Tachos, like a big gaudy fucking 80s rap chain. It's like, oh, were you noticing my chain? Yeah. Got something named after me. Very successful. I never seen it yet, but heard it's huge.
He starts making things up. I was like, yeah. So I mean, they go after all the big stars. I think Stallone. He eats those.
Yeah, but Dude, he's just naming stars he knows. No. I know Charlie Bronson's on board. Chucky, I think, loves him.
My dad,
I haven't seen him in a few years.
He's like, honestly, like Carl Weathers, Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Paulie, Uncle Paulie. He just starts naming all the people from Rocky IV. He's like, it's the best one.
Like, I'll tell you, he loves it, that fucking robot.
Tell you what, that fucking Ruski can house some goddamn tots. He ain't even a big old gourmet about it.
And dude, I was dying if we got Tom to do a commercial for it. I mean, they'd be out of business in a day, but
my dad is also, he was a type of dude that like, I know for a fact that if like, he was one of those guys that like ate like or like, how like some restaurants have like, if you can finish it in under 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if he had done that and his name was on anything, he'd be like, see that over there? I don't know if you know who I am. I was here 17 years ago. I peed over there in the corner after eating the Belly Buster over here. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you know who I am. I'm Thomas. Shaner. Look it up. I don't know. I'll wait.
He walks in. He's like, hello. I know it's me. Hello. Nobody knows.
Pictures, please.
He's like, maybe he's just doesn't want pictures because he's been banned from the establishment for 20 years. He's like, is this the same place? Ah, shit. Jesus Christ.
It's just my dad's mugshot after he got that boating DUI. Dude, his hair's all like Nick Nolte. He's like,
he's dressed exactly like him. He's got the Hawaiian shirt on. He's like, I was boating.
Like, see that other picture? They got mad because I asked that copy out a cigarette. He got pissed off.
The funny thing was, I actually when he sent me all the stuff about the new menu and everything, which everything looks great on it, but when I saw it's called Tom's Tachos, I was like, man, that's great. But man, he should have came to us for a name if he wants to honor Tom. I was like, dude, I got some fucking winner. First off, I was like, you should have just named it Going to the Moon, dude.
Yeah, dude, that would have been great.
Oh yeah, shout out Paulie Fens, dude. Paulie Fens finally got. I saw I was tagged in a Twitter post. It was like R.I.P. to a legend. I was like, when the fuck did this tweet come out? Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, Fens just got to it. I was like, dude, wait till you get to this episode.
I honestly think the greatest part is like my dad would eat it and then he'd be like, can you snort half of this? I don't know.
He just comes with one of those big fucking straws, like candy straws. He's like, I'm ready to get tots. I'm going to the moon, the top moon. That's a real thing.
Dude, I also think of my dad trying, like, if he went and he was like, so I own this now. Like, he just gets behind the wheel.
He would walk in. There's like that episode of Seinfeld when Kramer walks in and just starts signing books with Peterman because he used he thought he used his stories. That's Tom you just start cooking. He's like, yeah, what you should do, Spam. You ever do Spam, but still in the can and microwave it. It tastes weird at first. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's good. God, it's good.
Dad, he gets pissed off and he starts his own food truck, but it's just a shitty Subaru Outback with nothing but lean cuisines in it. He's like, these are the best, and he just crosses out.
It's like his summer rental. It's like in Summer Rental with John Candy when they just have the TV dinners. He's like, all right, the Flounder Delight. They just rip the top off a TV dinner and microwave it.
He crosses out lean cuisine with a marker and just write Tom's Cuisine on it. He's like, this is authentic Italian.
Personally prepared by Chef Shepherd. He's like, It just shows him pushing numbers on a microwave. He's like,
for whatever reason, my dad tries to Photoshop, but he can't. He's like, I gotta make myself look good. He puts his own head over Mona Lisa's body. He's like, there I am.
He shows up with a fucking red-headed wig with a ponytail. He's like, hello, I'm Thomas Mario Patalogy. Today, we're going to take a trip to Tuscany. AKA the fire hole.
He calls it Italy all the time.
Italy.
He's dressed up like Mario. He's
got a shitty green screen behind him. Like Sheppy's just holding like a green cardboard thing, and he's just got like the leaning tower of Pisa. He's like, "Hello, everyone. Today we're in Italy, where wops are from. Today we're gonna learn about their food. It's probably pretty good. I don't know."
How you doing? My name's Tom Shaner. Start out with a riddle. Why don't Italians have freckles? Because the grease makes them slide off. Anyway, listen to me. You like pizza, maybe? I don't know. Shut off.
Dude, what was your dad's favorite meal? Did he have one? Was he like a big?
No, I think the thing he like at the he was really big on beef stroganoff for a while.
Oh yeah,
loved stroganoff, and it was like it was like a weird thing. Like if I came over, he'd be like, "Jane, you gonna make some beef stroganoff?" She'd make some good ass fucking beef stroganoff. I'll tell you that much.
She's just putting in like Dinty Moore into a can,
yeah, dude,
or into a bowl and microwaving it.
It's just like hamburger helper. He's like, she can fly. Oh, dude, that is.
Oh, dude, he show up. He's like, I like this menu, but you know what? It's missing some strog. We need some beef strog in here right now. Just pour it over tots. That's a winner right there. You're welcome.
Tell you what, man.
That's a bam. Bam. He's throwing in shotgun shells. He's like, bam, there, you gotta add that little flavor.
He's throwing in miscellaneous pills. He's like, here we are. Kick that up a notch. Watch all these people fucking take off. Show.
He shows up with a giant hat and like Crocs to your mom's house. He's like, oh, hello, Season. Sorry, I thought I was at another place. Oh, well, while I'm here, did you find out that I am a very successful chef now? No big deal. What's that new husband doing? All right, see you later.
Also, my secret ingredient is don't tell anybody. Morphine. So, he's just like stripping it on. Things like, ooh, put a little drink.
I can't even imagine the dishes that Tom would name on his food truck, dude. One would just be like, I'll see you next weekend. I promise I'll be there next weekend.
Are you enjoying this one dish, my signature dish? Susan's a bitch. You bitch. He's like, I love you, you bitch.
One just says fire hall.
It's just called Libs. He's like, you down at Libs? I don't know if you are.
Dude, Tom's dishes. And then just reading them off as they're like going behind him in a commercial. He's like, hello, do you like beef stroganoff and other things you can microwave? Come on down. Unless you're gourmet, don't come here.
No gourmet.
I reserve the right not to serve. He opens up a food truck. He opens up a food truck with a dude from fucking what you call it that we've been quoting all week with Michael Douglas.
Oh, falling down. He opened.
Yeah, with falling down. Dude, Tom and that dude would crush a food truck. He's like, this guy's wild. You know this dude? He's crazy. But he was a chef in Apocalypse Now.
It's crazy, man. I asked him what's in this one. He goes, hey, like, I picked up a can of old soup mix, and he's like, that was used. This was actually used. And he's like, I'm like, what's in this one? He's like, think about it. Think about it.
Dude, that guy, Bunny, and your dad opening up a fucking food truck would be the best. I would never eat the food, but it would be the best thing to ever see. Oh my god, dude!
The challenge honestly wouldn't even be eating. It would be how much Fanta can you drink out of Tom's leg? He's like,
that's the challenge.
That's the challenge, dude.
Bunny's flipping burgers with a salt off. He's like, yo, I like it in here. This one dish is called Fuck Elias.
Fucking Elias, man.
What do you want, number 2? Yeah, get him a fucking Elias, man. He's like, what do you want? He's like, I get 2 and 3. He's like, all right, that's one fucking Elias, and think about it.
Think about it. You believe this shit?
Do you believe this shit?
I just honestly think about, like, that's the whole thing. My dad could never he would have never been able to own a business. Like, anytime you ever see, like,
I know, what the fuck?
Like, ever.
I love how you said that. Like, I'm gonna hit you with something. Like, I'm pretty sure Tom would not have been a good business owner. I'm like, what do you mean? You mean when he was fucking paddling canoes on his roof and paying with bells, he's not good at stuff? He was tying you to a tree as an infant? Come on.
It's like, I'm pretty good at that.
He's like, I got a little clover leaf going.
So here's what I'm saying. I'm going to own my own daycare. It's going to be
like, I tie them all up with nooses. That'll teach him to run because it gets tighter.
See that? You don't want to die, do you? Be a good kid. I just honestly
be a good kid.
Knock it off. You better stop.
Don't bug me.
But like, anytime I watch a bar rescue or something, and there's always like that one guy who's like always shit-faced, but he's like the son of an owner or the owner, and they're like, you gotta stop drinking behind the bar. Like, dude, could never. Dude. He would never be able to, like, mentally get through that. No. Everything would be, dude, it would be, they'd leave to, like, reset the light and turn around, the place on fire. It's like, man, that went up quick.
I did not realize this. I usually always coat my pans with gasoline. That fries the eggs up real quick.
So when they say vapor harmful, I did not think it meant gas. And egg on my face. Egg on my face. I fucked up.
So yeah, that's good though. Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean, shout out to Tot Rod and them. And if you're definitely in that area or looking for tots, go up to Bucks County.
Get up to Bucks, dude.
I can't wait. I'm gonna get shit. That's why I hope Fennell actually makes this show happen, because I'm gonna get plastered at a show after I'm done my set, and I'm gonna go nuts. And I'm gonna make up a fucking. I'm gonna get my own name on something up there. I have to. This is a fucking just like crushed up Marlboros on tots.
I was gonna say. I was like, what is the Beezer Deluxe, dude?
It's just Bacardi Limon with crushed up Marlboros with some Arnie Palmies on
it. It's just cigarette butts in an empty can. You're like, I don't know if I want this.
It's pretty good.
I thought I hated it.
Yours is just beer. Yeah. There's no Todd. It's just alcohol. It's like a bottle of Jameson. You're like, it's good, dude.
It's honestly just a brown bottle of hydrogen peroxide, but just says booze on it in permanent marker. It's like,
it's like a cartoon ones with the X's. Oh my god!
Broken jug. Just like, here you go.
Yeah, so dude, get up to the Tot Rod. We're definitely gonna keep plugging them because that's great, and I'm glad to see somebody's thriving in this fucking dilemma. That's great.
I'll give it to him. Good for them, man. Looks great.
It really does. I mean, all joking aside, I was like, holy shit, you would bury them dudes on fucking Gerard Avenue. Dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Crush them.
It's like, take that shit down to Frankfurt. You'd fucking kill it.
Dude, that'd be sick if they just went down there and just backed it up right in the Wahlburgers. They're like, fuck you, cocksuckers.
Dude, that's the curse of Tom's Tacos, dude.
Yeah.
They get a DUI.
Oh, my God. Dude. Just because there's a name is attached to a meal or to a dish on their menu, they automatically get 2 DUIs.
They get a vehicular as well. They're like, I didn't think I killed Donnie Wahlberg.
Dude, that'd be so funny if Jane just showed up. She's like, well, so don't I live here now? Because my dead husband's name's on the menu. So that means I live here. And you just are peeling away. You're like, you own her.
Yeah, I put her in a basket somehow. I'm like,
yeah, dude. It's like a current day Indian trading for beans for Manhattan. They get Jane. Wait, you're cut out. Your audio is cut out. So funny. You're like, yeah, what the fuck, dude? Nope. There you go. There it is.
Dude,
there it is.
Honestly, it is the laptop. It is not the microphone. It's the laptop. The laptop.
Yeah, we gotta get you a laptop.
I mean, I've been meaning to get one. I just never do because I only use it for this. And the last time, like when we can record in person again, I am gonna just throw this fucking thing out a window. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Give it to
So anyway, we didn't hear your reply. It looked like it was good, but I was like, it was just like a shitty, like the current day. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So go up there. What else is going on? I've recently found out that I was saying this earlier or the other day to Kylo. I was fucking, dude, I am way too mad to be looking at like stuff that I should be happy about. And I posted it on the YFI fucking group and made a joke about it. But I'll tell you, my initial response was like, fuck this piece of shit, kid. Learn how to do it yourself, you little fucking pansy. But it's some older kid's helping the little kid drop in. Oh,
the kid dropping in.
I got mad about that. I was like, fuck you. Like, yeah, fuck. That really happened. It was like it was like first or second time down Love Park. I couldn't even tell you who said it. But I just remember, I didn't know. All right, so for everyone listening, Love Park, before it was torn down, it's the love sign that everyone knows. And then there was just two ledges, one to the left, one to the right. And on the left was the main ledge. And I didn't know, like, once you try to trick on that, you had to skate back around because there was kind of a line. It's an unwritten rule. Yeah. So I would just try it and just skate back to, like, the front of the line. And I wasn't even filming. You know what I mean? I wasn't filming yet. I was only, like, fucking 14. So I was like, I'm going to do it again. Why are these guys just standing here, losers? All right, here I go. I just remember somebody was just like, dude, I'm going to drown your bitch ass in the fucking fountain. You do that one more goddamn time. And I was like, all right. I'm not supposed to do that. And everyone was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, all right, damn it. I remember I just sat on the on the steps, like going down to the fountain and just like smoked cigarettes because I was like, I don't even want to skate. I don't care. I was so scared to get back on the board. I thought they were going to kill me. Then it was like 2 weeks later. That's why I seen Rick Oyola fucking beat the shit out of somebody. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the guy who yelled at me and told me he was going to drown me. I should say hi. Yeah.
Dude, just skate by and you're like just down. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Last time,
like, I don't know why I got mad about that.
That's because you fucking had to do it the hard way. You didn't have anybody helping.
Yeah, but honestly, it's like, dude, it's such a dumb thing. And I'm chalking it up to the fact that like I gotta fucking get something going other than like kind of hate, almost like that girl with Twitter with you. It's like these people are kind of waiting around to hate and fucking start arguments, and it's like, dude, I don't do that shit.
Yeah, well,
so that's why I started with fixing this room up and everything, because I was like, if I stay on, I'm gonna unleash some shit that is not good.
Dude, I hope that your anger goes into some super gourmet shit where the next time you hold up something you macrame'd, like, I was so mad looking at fucking Facebook the other day. Fucking dogs, people walking their dogs is pissing me off. But anyway, I made this pillow the other day.
Check this. Yeah, dude. That's where it's going to.
I hope.
Oh my God. Also,
I hope you start embroidery, but I hope you start doing like old-timey racial stuff from like
like the old embroidery. Like I'm trying to make clothes like Maddie, dude. Shout out fucking Maddie, Logan's girlfriend. Yeah, she sells, but she like knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I made this. It's a fucking, I don't know, you could use it as a blankie or something. I don't know. Fuck you. Dude, fucking piece of shit. Learn to skate yourself, you fucking goddamn sissy. Like, what, dude? Just the cloth. I'm like, here it is.
It just it says Japs keep out, but the J's upside down. I made this myself, honestly.
I'm like, home is where the heart is, and no Japs. You see that? You want this? Fuck you. God damn it, I gotta find a hobby.
You start making clothing for dolls, but they're all like shit, dude. You just make an entire diorama of like the the scene in Platoon where Behringer's coming down the barracks and he's just like, it's like one of those eyeglass things. Like, here we go. Got to get the scar just right on his face. It's like,
y'all talking about killing.
Yeah, you're muttering to yourself like, here I am. Oh, my Lord.
Dude, honestly, I feel like we joked about him last night, and this is the dude I always compare. My dad, if my father ever went to Vietnam, this is the guy who he would be in Platoon. Is the fat guy who's like, hey, where the hell are you going? With the suicide bomber. The best. Dude, I feel like I'm transforming into that fucking guy. Like, I'm just gonna be with a flak jacket with no fucking shirt underneath, fat, drinking a Budweiser in the middle of a fucking firefight, and just watching a suicide bomber run by, like, hey, where the fuck you going, dude? Piece of shit anyway.
Dude, that's just you in every military photo. It's like people like cleaning their guns and getting ready, and then you're just in the background holding a beer, fat and retarded.
Dude, I can't believe we almost not get off of this, but I cannot believe I almost forgot to bring this up. Okay, I have found because another thing. This is what's also adding to my frustration. You know, I'm a big everybody knows I'm a big documentary guy. I love true crime stuff. I have found I'm done. I have finished. Remember I was bringing this up the other day?
Yeah. Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I'm done. There's actually Kyla just tagged me in something for a new true crime doc coming out that the producers of The Jinx did. So that actually might be good. I hope it ends like him too. He's like, you know, you fucking date. But okay, on Hulu. And I shit you not, I am not joking or making any of this up. I'll just tell you too, and we'll get out of here. There is a show called Murderous Affairs. It should be called Murderous Retards. It is so infuriating. That's why I was like, I'm done. This is the end of the line. This is Stephen King pitching Christine to his agent. You know what I mean? He's got nothing. He's like, yo, I got a show. It's called Murderous Affairs. It's a bunch of retards that did a ton of dumb shit. They tried to get away with murder. Clearly retarded. Did not get away with it. Spoiler alert. They're in jail now. I'll tell you, dude, my top one. Okay, you know what? I'll just tell you the one because I know we got to get out of here. But all right, there's this one. All right, husband and the acting in it. I mean, if we're talking 90s fucking unsolved mysteries acting, horrendous.
Love it.
Anyway, husband and wife are. It's always fun, you know, because it's like murderous affairs. So it's husband and wife are hiking. I know it's out on like the West Coast, California. I think it's up like towards wine country. And it's like these cliffs. It's really nice. And that's where they first met. And that's also where they got engaged. So they go there, I guess, every few years, whatever. So the fucking park ranger, the one sitting there, he's telling the story. He's like, and this guy just came in running frantically. He was like, I went to the bathroom. All right, me and my wife were hiking. I went to the bathroom, came back out, and she's gone, and I cannot find her. I need help right now. Because number one, there's, obviously there's cliffs, very high cliffs right off the trail. It's bear country, other animals. Fucking, he was like, yeah, it's shit could have happened. So the park ranger goes out with this dude. All right. He fucking walks the trail. He's yelling for his fucking wife, Juanita. He's like, Juanita, I love you. Where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Fucking ranger comes up to the area, looks over at the one part of the cliff, and he's just like, hey, did you look over the cliff? He's like, no, not at all. Park ranger looks over the cliff. Yeah. She's laying down. She's dead. She fucking fell. I don't forget what the exact distance is, but it's the equivalent of falling 14 fucking floors.
Jesus
all right.
Fucking Christ.
Juanita did not make it. So now they take him back to the cop station. He's all, broken up. He's got to make an official statement. He's like, I went to the bathroom. I used the restrooms that were like not even 100 feet away. And I came out and I looked over and I saw something white down there, but whatever. And then I came running to you. They're like, wait a minute. You said you came out of the bathroom and said you just didn't see her, called for her, looked around the area, and then you immediately came here. He's like, oh, yeah, but I didn't think it was any kind of coincidence. She's wearing a white jacket. They're like, okay. It's like, what the fuck in your head is like, I should mention I looked over the cliff. And this guy's not getting the screws put to him. You know what I mean? Like they're just asking. He's the only one talking. They're just like, we just need this statement to put your fucking wife in a box. That's it. He's like, I look over, I say, that's it. All right. I mean, that is it. They're like, okay, you sure that's it? Because you didn't mention that you looked over the cliff and saw something white, considering your wife was wearing a white jacket and you didn't know where she was. He's like, okay. So I come out of the bathroom, all right, and I see her, and she jumps, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, wait, what? He's like, all right, I don't want to ruin her reputation. She is a teacher's aide, or no, she's like a vice principal secretary at an elementary school. So I don't want to ruin her reputation, but she got a cancer scare and she is depressed. Right off the bat, they go to the coroner. They obviously took a few days, but they're like, yeah, she had no signs of cancer. Dude, by the end of this guy just talking, like all these cops are doing are just like, wait a minute, you didn't say that before. He's like, all right, you want to? Dude, his one story, I swear to God, watch it. He goes, I came out. She looked at me and she was like, fuck you, Steve, and jumped off. And I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Anyway, he's like, all right, you really want the truth? I punted that bitch off the side of the fucking cliff and she's dead. I Ronaldo'd her, dude, right off the fucking cliff. Is that what you want to hear? They're all just sitting there like, we haven't said one word. It was like, it's the most infuriating show. Every single case on Murderous Affairs is retards getting caught for murder. There's not one I've seen where I'm like, man, no way they could have got away with that. Every single one of them could have got away with the murder. Every one of them.
So here's the thing. So my wife, you found her in the tub. It was crazy. I was at work, came home, she was in the tub. Yes, we've had arguments multiple times. And yes, my neighbors have heard me say, I will drown you in the tub. But she was afraid. She swallowed a pumpkin seed.
Yeah.
And she got scared that there was going to be a pumpkin growing in her belly. So she was like, fuck you, Mike. And I'm like, you bitch.
Yo, dude, I'm not even lying to you. I'll leave you with that one. Everyone who watches this can go watch Murderous Affairs. And if anyone disagrees with me, they are fucking stupid because they're as dumb as the people on this show. There's one, I shit you not, in the description where a woman, the guy goes, my wife accidentally shot herself after a facelift and she had bandages all over her face. But for some reason, she gets a fucking 22 and puts one in her own head. That was the description. I was like, let's check this out. I don't know why I thought I'd see anything else other than retards.
So my wife had a nightmare, right? And she woke up and then just started stabbing herself in the chest.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, Maria? She was like, I don't care.
The Cliff one is so funny. He's like, dude, by the end of it, he's like, she looked at me and she was like, I forget exactly, but she was like, fuck you. And just like jumped off the cliff. It's like, look, I don't want to ruin her. I was like, dude, that ruins her reputation. If you tell her you came out of the bathroom and she's staying on a cliff and she just Luganist off this fucking thing. But before she did, she was like, fuck you. Yeah, I'll get this guy back. See you later. What?
Dude, that is the ultimate, though. I'll tell you what. That is the ultimate fuck you. You're like, fuck you. Just jumped off the fucking cliff. That would leave so many unanswered questions. That's the way you do it.
It's so bad. So if you want to fucking get lit up and watch something very funny that honestly, I mean, I skipped through a lot of them and didn't pay attention to some, but like, dude, the ones I did, it is the most retarded criminals I have ever fucking seen in my life. And that's when I was like, dude, I can't even watch true crime anymore. This COVID has ruined true crime for me because everybody wants true crime. And I feel like this is like the network's like, I got nothing, dude. Wait, what about that guy Steve who was like, see you later, fucking Steve, and his wife jumped off? We got to put that one. They try and make it dramatic. It's like, come on. How is that making the cut?
Dude, I hope they honestly run out of everything and they just go to fucking shoplifting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we got them. It's like they make it super dramatic. Like kids stealing candy bars at like a Wawa. It's like this one guy's like, seen a lot of things on this like shift. It's like, you know, you get the kids after
I've seen a lot of things on this shift.
It's crazy, man. So I clock in it's like 8:45. Michael Collins, who has been a Wawa security guard for 8 years, he's like, yeah, it's pretty messed up. You know, one kid 3 years ago overfilled a Slurpee, threw it on the floor.
I'll never forget that day. He looked at me. He was like, fuck you, Michael Collins.
No. He said, fuck you, and blew his brains out all aisle 7. It's like, what? Everything takes like a crazy dramatic turn.
Yeah.
It's like one kid we caught stealing a Snickers bar. We told him we were going to call his parents, and then we didn't know that he had a bomb strapped to himself, and he blew himself up in the break room. Just like what?
It's like, this is Darren Thompson. He worked at the Wall from 1994 to 1996. He's like, I seen some shit, man. He's like, were you there for the Forrest Gump soundtrack release? I don't think you were.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Shit, man.
I've seen it too every day. Turns in my brain. I'll tell you that much. I cannot forget that. Honestly, I cut my teeth at a Sam Goody. Literally, it was the hardest shift I've ever had in my life.
Like, where were you during the sticker phase of 97 when they were taking it out and then just closed the CD and they were walking right out, man? I had to use my instincts. I shot a couple people. Turns out they weren't stealing.
He's like, I was one of the first security guards to ever use a retractable baton. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. I kind of got carried away. You know, he's like the one security guard who beat someone to death. He's just like,
yeah, at the Wall for stealing the Britney Spears CD.
He's like, you know, I remember like it was yesterday. Follow the Leader by Korn just dropped, and I got to be honest with you, man. Kids were coming in, man. Stopping them. Watch the kid pick it up.
Yeah, I really honestly think they're legitimately running out of things to do, like documentaries or docuseries on. Because I know there's a documentary coming up on Woodstock 99.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
And people are like, dude, I can't wait. It's like, why? What are you waiting for? It was a fucking failure shit show. And honestly, I wish I was there. That'd look pretty cool. But fucking, what's the documentary? Like, there's the documentary Woodstock. Okay. That's a documentary because that show almost didn't even happen. The artists weren't there.
Yeah, there was a bunch
of fucking
shit.
People bunched out. It was nuts. 99 was a bunch of fucking retarded juggalos who drank and ate ecstasy. And they were like, when's Fred Durst coming out so I can rape this bitch? All right, come on. I'm trying to break stuff like her vagina with my rapey wiener. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a red New York hat on. He's like, here we go. Ignition. He turns it backwards.
I keep on rolling, baby. While I fuck your ass.
Yeah, the only thing that came out of Woodstock 99 is MCA became gay from Beastie Boys because they had won an award. And he was like, can we just talk about the mistreatment of women at Woodstock 99? Everyone's like, yeah, who didn't see that coming? It's like, fucking shut up, Yauk. Idiot. It's like,
good luck.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
He's like, also, we should ban bikes or ban cars in New York. It's like, God damn it.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Oh, fuck.
Anyway, let's wrap it up. So, anyway, I don't got shit coming up. Or I do, but I don't. I got to wait on dates. But I'll give you this. Not an exact date, but the Wigger Roast 2 is happening. It'll happen next week. Thank you for everybody who submitted pictures.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Some of you going balls to the wall with putting yourself out there, but I mean, dude, I wasn't trying to look at a lot of them. I gave most of them to Kyle as soon as I got them because I don't want to look at them because
I want to be totally surprised. That was
you will be.
Can't wait.
So I'll give. I'm definitely taking more if you have funny ones, but I'll give a piece of advice, which is don't Google Wigger and send me them because most of those pictures we either used on the first one or I saw them and didn't want to use them. So. I mean, I know it's tough because the Wiggers, they're a dying breed, dude. They're like the fucking white rhino. Wait, I think, is that white rhino dead? Which is also a Wigger name.
Yeah.
That's the Wiggerest rare animal. Dying breed of an animal.
I'm Lil Whooping Crane, dog. What's up? Watch out.
But yeah, this is going to be next week. I don't know the exact date, but we're definitely going to give we'll give you guys a day or two heads up so everyone can prepare for this one. I think as of right now, yes, you, me, and Rainey and Butterly just getting wigged up. Dude. It's it'll be good. So keep posted for that. And yeah, that's good, right? You got anything?
I guess the 24th at Helium.
Oh yeah, Helium.
If that happens, yeah, it's back, dude.
Kinda.
Can't wait to be in that.
We'll see
in that setting. See how that goes.
But regardless, yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, shit. I forgot to pause it.